Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. This is a weekly podcast, and we do upload the videos version to our YouTube channel. So check that out. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. My name is Vetta. I almost said my name is Matt. Matt is my brother who is joining me today.
Hi, everybody.
On this episode, we are going to talk about the Netflix movie Sweet Girl.
Right on.
So, Matt, what are you drinking tonight? Let's start there. That's the most important thing.
Most important thing. I am starting with a nice Chardonnay. You know, I'm a wine guy.
You are
a
wine guy.
Oh, I'm such a wine person. Like, it's funny because every time I go to the store, they're always like having another party, and I'm like, I have an addiction, sir. Okay. I was
You're like, sir, this is just a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. My Trisha's always all like, stop saying that. And I'm all like, she's like, they're not gonna let you buy stuff. I was like, what do they care? I just spent like $200 on wine. They don't care.
No, they're very happy that you came in and spent some money on the wine. So exactly. They don't care.
What are you drinking? I just want to say I almost had a dirty Shirley, but I was too lazy to go get like grenadine and soda. I was like,
I'm gonna send you like a dirty Shirley care packet.
Well, I have a vodka from our drinking game last week or whatnot, or the other week and everything. And I was just like, oh, I should make dirty Shirley's, but I was like, oh, I gotta go get grenadine and shit. I was like, I don't want to leave the house. It's too hot.
So
what are you doing?
I went to the little mini mart thing in our hotel because I'm in Las Vegas right now.
Lucky.
So yeah, I tagged along on a hubby work trip. So I went down there and I bought Tito's. I bought some pre-made margaritas, which is what I'm having right now. Then when I went up to the counter, I put all this liquor on the counter and all this like stuff to mix with it. And the lady goes, so we're running a promotion today. So you've bought enough stuff to get 2 free shots. And I was
nice. Can't say no to free shots.
Right. I was like, is it my birthday? Did I win something? And then you have given me alcohol.
Right. Amazing. And then she tricks you and be like, it's Pfizer. Sorry, we ran out of the Moderna.
I mean, I wanted the J&J.
Yeah, no, as soon as I made that joke. Everybody was like, I was like, the only time I'm doing 2 shots is at the club. And I'm like, God, how many times am I gonna heard this fucking joke? All right.
I liked your little twist on it. It was
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I'll just ask the question. What were your first thoughts about this movie?
So after I watched the trailer, I was excited about it. It looked good because, I mean, even if the movie was bad, I get to stare at Jason the entire time. And who doesn't love
he
that?
He is delicious.
Right? Oh.
He is my everything.
Could feast on that for days.
Oh my goodness. I just want to say right now, the fact that he did not take his shirt off once in this movie was very bothering.
That's in my dislikes.
Yeah, I was all like, he just landed in water. He should be naked right now. There's no reason for him not to have his shirt on.
He was in the gym boxing and stuff. Should have had no shirt on. We should have seen the sweat glistening off of those abs and muscles, and we didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a good-looking person, if you get a drop of water on you in any way, shape, or form, you have to take your shirt off because
I just feel like he walks into a room and just automatically goes, oh, it's a little warm in here, and takes off his shirt.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's only hot in here because you came in, fucker. Wait, what'd you say?
I said, I feel like he should just live most of his life not wearing a shirt.
Right.
And I feel like most of his movies, the director or the writer, the casting should automatically go, so we're gonna cast him, but you need to do more of him taking off his shirt.
Right. Yeah. No, I watched the trailer and at first I was all like, the plot's already looking dumb. I like a pharmaceutical company that with magic cancer curing drug, takes it off the market. And then that him and his skeletal wife
version, that they leave the expensive version on, so you can still cure your cancer, but only if you're part of the wealthy.
Right. And then I was like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah. And there's motivation into that's his skeletal wife dying is his motivation to go on a murderous rampage. I was like, but I liked it. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
I did you like?
What?
What did you like?
Oh, I have to tell you right now, I don't really have a like dislike thing because I I just kept writing random stuff down. I do have a small like dislike. I mean, the first thing I wrote down was Jason Mamoa. I was like, look at that hot beefcake. I was like, he can be in all the movies.
I would climb him like a fucking tree.
Right. And I was like, I'll be your Mira. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What was something on your like list?
Well, I have literally the same thing. I was like, so fucking sexy. What else do you need?
Right on. Can we go ahead? You go.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, can we just real quick just cut out all the nonsense and real quick talk about the ending?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I really liked the twist ending and everything because I'm not gonna lie. When did you figure out that they were that she was him and he had died?
Oh, early.
You did? Oh,
yes,
you were way on top of it than me because I was all like, oh, it's the daughter. She's a crazy person. I was like,
you said it's the difference. I wrote Rachel is a badass, and it's like right up there. And I was like, oh, when are they gonna figure this out? I was like, is anyone else gonna see this? I'm like, she's badass. And I got in trouble for ruining it, as I normally do.
Right on. I get in trouble with that too, but I didn't ruin it. I give out spoilers. People get mad at me. But I only do when I'm drinking. Like when I'm drinking, I just like, yeah, I love this. And then they're like on Reddit.
I talk through things during a movie.
Oh, I'm
a horrible person to watch movies with because I'm sitting there going, well, that's interesting. And then I get what are you over there mumbling back? And I'll use this movie as I went, oh my God, it's the daughter. He's dead.
Oh, see, I didn't get it until.
And then I get the little growl huff of I've just ruined it for everyone in the room.
See, I was just like, why she keep asking him who you are and everything? I was all like, what's going on? And then I was like, oh no, look at that. That's a good twist. I mean, that wasn't anything new. We've seen stuff like that before, but it was still fun because I didn't see it coming. I was all like, oh yeah.
How pissed off are you when he was dead? Because
I was kind of annoyed. Like I was like, oh, bummer and everything.
Come on.
Because I did write down as soon as I found out that it was the daughter, I wrote down the voiceover at the beginning. Was that her talking in his voice or was that him for real?
I don't know. It's a good question. I didn't think about that.
Because I'm all like, because if that's the case, she's super crazy. Like I thought she was just minimally crazy, but she's super crazy.
I'm going to believe that she's just minimal crazy like the rest of us. And it was him.
I'm not crazy. Speak for yourself. I'm not crazy.
We're from the same family.
I'm sane as can be.
A little bit crazy.
I also when did you realize that the senator was the bad guy?
Oh, I called it from the beginning.
Did you really? Oh, fuck you. You
underneath Jason is so sexy. We need more of him shirtless. I literally wrote, he's gonna be set up. The senator is gonna be in on it. She's the bad guy.
Yeah,
I did not predict that the Simon CEO was going to get killed. That I didn't know.
Gotcha.
That surprised me. I was very much like, oh, he did.
Yeah, I did write down this pill guy is a total douche. I mean, I didn't feel bad for him. But I did write down later on. Hold on, I wrote down like when he goes or when she goes, when I'm just gonna talk like Jason Momoa was there when he goes to hold on, I need to write it. When he goes to that party, which we'll talk about that party in a second because I have one more thing to talk about that. When he's all got him up against the wall with the knife on his throat and he's like you took the drug off the market and killed my wife died and he's all like, and then he said I didn't kill anyone, you psycho fuck. Cancer did. I was like, well, he's not wrong. He's totally right.
That's funny because I went, well, he's not wrong because cancer fucking sucks.
Yeah, I was like, he wasn't wrong though. He wasn't wrong. So he's a douche, but I mean, point taken. What's something else that you had in your like section? I have a very small like section.
I like the FBI agent. I think she was she was trying to be a good, help everybody out, do her job, and still do things good. I liked the daughter's character as much as you might think she's a little cray cray. I thought she, I like that actress to begin with, though, too.
Yeah, I did write down. I was like, this is weird watching Dora kill people.
Yes. See, and you went to Dora, and I thought of, what is it, Insta Family? Or Instant Family?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't? You should. It's super. You'll cry.
Oh, it makes you I'm just gonna keep living my life. It's cool.
It makes you want to go out and adopt some kids. I mean, I have already a ton. I don't need any more. But
right on. One thing I did write down was, how did he not get arrested for publicly threatening that man on the TV? Like, he literally told him, "I'm going to kill you." I'm like, how is he not in jail right after that?
The guy didn't take it serious and press charges would be my assumption. I don't know. And guess what? It's a movie.
I mean, that's a stupid. Don't ever use that excuse again. It's a movie. Stop it. There has to be some realism. It takes place in the real world.
Oh, you're so adorable.
You're not adorable. Anyways, so I did write down in my like section, I liked the fight sequences.
Love the fight scenes.
Yeah, because they were realistic. Like, I hate fight sequences where, like, when she was fighting that assassin guy at the end, which I want to talk about that later, but when she was fighting that assassin guy at the end, I was all like, there's no way she's going to beat him because he's physically stronger than her. But that when the one part that I was like, oh, never mind, they're doing this like in real life, was when she like pushed off of the fountain to like,
I liked that.
Yeah, she like, because I can't remember exactly, she was behind him, but he was like, she couldn't move him because he was stronger.
Well,
but then
she used what she had available.
Yeah, she used his body weight against him and stuff. I was like, they're doing this right, because I hate when you get a female character that's just beating the shit out of like 200-pound guys. I'm like, this is not realistic. It's not.
And they have no superpowers or anything. Yeah.
I did. What are something, do you have more on your like list? Tell me.
I do, but my handwriting is little questionables. I had a few Bloody Marys when I watched this. The beginning was a little slow moving. I didn't like that. I wish it would have picked up. But then when they got to the fight scenes and we got, probably, what was it, 30 minutes in, it picked up and started moving a lot faster. So I liked that. I liked that they didn't keep that slow pace till the halfway point, because I hate that when movies go past, 40 to 50 minutes of slow pace. So they picked it up. I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked that they showed in the beginning that he was training his daughter as a fighter. So that way, when she got to the fight scenes, she didn't just magically learn how to fight.
Right on. My favorite thing is after the dad dies, when they put up that black screen with 24 months later, I was like, shit, if only there was a shorter description for this movie. I was like, man.
But they kept doing that a lot. They were like, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did like that, because how many movies do you watch and you're like, wait, how much time has passed? They learned karate and MMA fighting in 2 days. What's happening? Like, you know what I mean? So I did like that it kind of gave us a fast forward 6 months, fast forward 2 days, rewind 4 days later.
Right on. Earlier. And one thing, no, you're right. Yeah, that is good. I did going back to the beginning, like right after his wife died, and he's like walking through the hall and he keeps changing direction. I started laughing because I was all like, I feel like the director was just like, hey, Jason, wing it. And then he forgot that he had hired actors to come in and out of random doors and stuff. So he's just like moving.
Right. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna run into these people. I better just turn around.
Right. And I like Jason Mamoa, but this crying ain't it. I'll tell you right now. Like, I was all like, I need to see the tears, and your body, you don't look like you're crying from this. And he just kept walking. I wrote down, I got very strong Hagrid vibes when he's just like walking through Hogwarts and stuff. I was like, hey, if they ever do a prequel to Hagrid, I think you should get the job. Yeah. And then I did also write down So I laughed really hard when when he goes to meet the journalist, and I like the journalist was like, I'm a journalist from Vice. I can help you. And I was like, sure you can, buddy. And then like 2 minutes later, I wrote down the Vice journalist got stabbed minutes later, useless as usual.
Right. Well, my whole thing is how like cloak and dagger he was trying to be. He's like, do you see the man and the woman going up the stairs?
Right.
Do you see the man in the jean jacket? Follow him now. I will tell you where to go after that. And I was like, dude, you're in public space. Just tell him what to do. Like, why just say go up the stairs and get on the next train? Why do you have to say follow the guy?
Yeah. I did okay. Going back to the beginning again, after Jason Momoa is dead and she wakes up from the dream and she's like, I had a dream about mom at that camping trip and everything. I was all like,
who goes camping?
Yeah, well, after she had died, I know, right? Camping sounds awful. Ugh.
It's like people who are all like, let's go hiking. I'm like, that's a little much outdoorsiness for me. And every true crime story you ever read, like 80% of them start with they went hiking or they went camping in the woods. Why?
Right. Yeah, I'm scared of like animals and murderers. So
right. I'm more on the murderer's fault.
And
nature. Mosquitoes are,
yeah, nature and me, like I like nature, but like from a distance.
I like nature as far as my backyard. Outside of that, that's too much.
I still wouldn't camp in my backyard though. So
no, I would not camp.
I did, but anyways, she was talking to her invisible dad, and I'm all like, oh, now I see it. So she's super crazy. She's super crazy. I don't know where I was going with that. I just wrote it down.
Again, you keep saying crazy. I think she was grieving from losing her mom and her dad.
You can be grieving and crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't just magically become your dad and not be a little insane. Like, I'm sorry. She was a mental patient. Okay. You just need to realize the truth and accept it. Okay.
Maybe we're just related to a lot of crazy, so I see her as normal.
Right on. Oh, I did. Okay, so I wrote this down. Okay, you know when he goes to the party, and this part didn't. I wrote it down, and it didn't make sense until after the reveal. But I wrote it down. So he goes past the pill guy, the douche pill guy, and he spills that cocktail on him, that like thing of whiskey, and then he walks away. And I'm like, how does nobody notice a 6-foot Jason Momoa spill a drink on somebody? You know, now
this is my part on that. I wrote down every fucking woman in the room noticed him the minute he walked in, yet no one's acknowledging what just happened.
Yeah, I was all like, as soon as it happened, I threw my hands up. I was like, oh, how did nobody notice that? Like, nobody noticed this. The giant
room or anyone even remotely like him. I don't care if I'm 743 meters away in the opposite direction. I'm going, oh, who's that delicious item that just came in? What is he serving? Can I get me a slice of that? So,
but then once it was revealed that it was her, I was like, okay, it makes sense. She's like 4'3", and I was like, of course you might not notice her.
Yeah.
I wrote down that assassin. I just wrote down random stuff after that. I just wrote down, I'm like, I can't believe that assassin guy killed that car salesman for a shitty van. Like he just straight up shot him.
That's what you chose. Like
for the
you
70
had options and you went with the VW Bug, which they're great vehicles. They're cool. But still, that's what you went with.
Oh, okay. I know what I wrote down. Sorry, we had like a little dead air there.
Okay, I had to go back anyway, or I had to move anyways. I went off the screen.
Oh, I was
gotta get a drink.
Right on. I feel you. I was just trying to figure out what I wrote. I'll edit that out anyways. But okay, so I loved how when she's at the party and he gets the bad guy. Oh, excuse me. They get the bad guy, and I love how all bad guys say the same thing when they say, you have no idea who you're messing with. And I'm all like, yeah. The other guy said it in the other movie too. Could get a new line.
I've heard this line before. Can we move on to more information?
Yeah. That's like, do you know who my father is? And it's like that line. Like, yeah, we've heard it before. Don't care. Oh, and I did write down, I was all like, Okay, so you know when they go to that guy, the CEO guy or whatever, gets in the tunnel, when he's in the tunnel, and when he's the car chase part.
Oh, okay.
And they're in the tunnel, and there's that tree that's fallen, and the one guy's all like, "Go forward, just ram through it." And I was all like, "Oh, you stupid! You ain't getting through that. It's a tree."
I said that's not gonna work.
And then they got caught, and I was all like, how do you not know that? You just got to put it in reverse and hope for the best, stupid. Like, oh, he's so
my
stupid.
whole thing is like, have you never seen a movie where someone tries to run over a fallen limb? It never works out. I mean, in most movies, they do that weird teeter-totter thing where they got to rock the vehicle back and forth to try to get over it.
Yeah, I was as soon as he said run through it, I was like, oh, they're gonna get stuck. What an idiot. I could have told you it wasn't gonna work.
Right. You're like, anyone who's ever seen any movie would be able to tell you that's not gonna work.
Right on. And then I wrote down what did you name go with some stuff you did? I'm talking too much.
No, that's just fine. I don't care.
Our listeners might.
Oh, do they though?
Yeah, they care.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where we are. I'm all over the place.
It's okay. Just pick something. It's okay.
I did not like the senator from the beginning. From the moment she was on CNN, I was like, maybe I am biased against politicians, which totally could be a thing because I don't trust any of them. But I went, she's not a good person. She's involved in this somehow. And the whole time I was seriously like, could somebody just kill her? She just needs to go. She's not a good person.
I thought she should have died too. I was like, oh, when she didn't kill her, I was like, oh, kill her. Kill her.
I was like, that whole thing when she was like, the candidate with the most money wins. And I was like, well, that's not true.
Yeah.
But still fine. And I was like, could we slit her throat now? She's done with her little evil, because I feel like she did like her little talk of trying not to be killed was like her version of like an evil monologue type deal that villains do. And I just was like, she left her alive. And granted, she did record the conversation.
Well, but can't that just get what?
I was gonna say in most states, if we're going, because this movie, we got to go with realism here.
Yeah.
Recordings like that aren't admissible.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
So I went, you should have just killed her.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. I was like, that won't hold up in court. You did that under duress. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't threaten somebody with a knife and say, tell me you got bribes.
Because all they're going to say is,
yeah,
I said what she wanted to hear so she wouldn't kill me.
I did write down, how did she survive that jump from the top of a stadium? Because I'm sorry, that shit's tall. And she's just like, and how did she get to the water? Because I'm like, there's got to be like 2 walkways and
hey Matthew, how does water happen?
How does water happen? I'm the whole time I'm all like, there's no way she survived that jump. There's no way she made it to the water on that jump. Like there was like 2 grassy knolls, a sidewalk.
Again, I'm going to go with this movie's going for realism here. How many people jump from the Golden Gate Bridge every year and die? Like to the point where they have like phones. If you think somebody's been standing somewhere too long, you pick up the phone and call, and people will. So I'm like, that seemed very high. Would she have survived that? She's a tiny human. It's not like she's large human may not either. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how did that happen? How did that work?
Right on. Hold on. And then the last thing I have written down is that the assassin guy, I really feel like he would have beaten her. I don't think. Like,
I don't think she would have lasted in this movie in real life as long as she did. Yeah, she lived way too long. If a real assassin was going after, she would have been gone a long time.
Hold on.
Before that, he would have gotten her.
Say that again. Wait, hold on.
I just understand how their interactions occurred. Is everything okay now?
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now say it
Are
again.
we good now?
I think so. Go ahead.
Okay. I think that in a realistic situation, he would have killed her a long time ago, like way sooner than he did. I don't even think he would have left them both alive on the train platform. I think he would have killed them. If he was a true assassin, he would have made sure they were both dead way back then.
Right. Yeah.
But for our entertainment, they kept her alive. I don't think he would have had any trouble taking her out sooner.
I agree. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, I liked it. I mean, it was a good movie. And on the plane right out here, I rewatched it, and the guy sitting next to me was kind of watching it to the point that he asked me what movie I was watching. So that makes me go, he couldn't hear the sound and he was interested.
Right on.
So it's a good movie. It's a fun entertainment.
I feel you. Yeah, no, I did like it. I did like it, even though like I laughed a couple times at the nonsense, and then sometimes I was all like, and everything, like murdered who, and everything. So
did you do the? Oh yeah, is that what you're gonna do? Because
no, I didn't.
You should rethink that.
How does that go? How does that go? So I know next time.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Is that what you're gonna do? Do you have anything else you want to say, talk about with this movie?
No, I think people should watch it. It's a good movie. They'll enjoy it. I think we just ruined it for them by telling them the plot twist.
Spoiler alert. We should have said that at the beginning. Okay. Do you want to move on to our segments?
Sure. All right. So my question for the day is, what is your favorite action movie with a father-daughter relationship being the center of the movie?
Well, I wrote down, so me and you were old, you mostly older, but I wrote down Commando from 1985.
That's my choice.
Shut the front door. Because like I was like, what is the name of that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Melissa Milano? I was like, what is the name of that movie? And I looked it up. I was like, Commando. I love that movie. I watched it we had it on VHS, and I would rewind that shit and just watch it again. I was like,
it was so bad. We watched it so much in our house that there were parts that did that weird fizzy thing that VHSs did when you watched them too much.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I loved that movie. Everything about it. It actually made me love Alyssa Milano. I mean, most people love her from Who's the Boss. That is the movie that made me go, I love her. And her and Arnold, like he was, I just love everything about it.
Yeah, I love that movie too.
And I love that we matched on that.
Yes. Right on. Yeah, hopefully we'll match on mine too. Yeah, no, that's a good movie. You get grenades and kung fu fight. Well, not really kung fu, but you get like fighting and stuff. It's super fun.
You get tons of fighting, tons of things blowing up, actions. You get the daughter going, save me that, the whole. But then she's also like, but my dad taught me this, and every now and then she's elbowing people and kicking them. And,
yeah, I remember all that stuff. And she had the short hair.
Yes, the little and the Dorothy
overalls.
Hamill bob thing going on. I don't know if it's quite as short as Dorothy Hamill. It might have been more of a traditional bob, but yeah, love that movie. So excited that we matched on that.
Yeah, we matched. Yeah, twinsies. Although I already have one of those. Anyways,
you already have one of those. I can't take place. He looks just like you. I can't pass for him.
Yeah. Okay, so my question is, what is your favorite movie with a twist ending?
The Orphan.
Oh, right on. I don't like that movie.
I liked the twist in it. You're telling me that see, my problem is with like twist endings. It's I wanted to find a movie that I did not guess the twist. Like I like when I can figure out a movie. It's like a murder mystery.
Yeah, that's the point of it. You're supposed to. I just don't feel like Orphan, like you just said, like with murder mysteries, it's like they didn't set out like breadcrumbs
No,
for us to
it
figure
is
out.
definitely, as far as that goes, there was no opportunity and nothing that would have made you be able to plan. And that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
Because there was no way I could have figured it out.
Yeah.
So when she became a 26-year-old woman, I
thought she was 30 something.
Well, she could have been. I was making up a number because I don't remember the exact
gotcha.
age. So, but I went, what the fuck? She's a grown ass adult.
Yeah, like when you're like at first, you're like, why is this 12-year-old trying to fuck this grown ass man? Like, what's going on here?
I was like, in my mind, I didn't go quite like that. I went, oh my God, she's been traumatized so much. She's been victimized. She's been molested, raped, whatever. So she's just living out what she knows. Oh my God, this is horrible. And then when she became a grown ass adult, I went, oh, she was just trying to seduce a married man. Right. Oh my God.
So crazy. So crazy.
She was trying to make him out to be super creepy.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He turned her down. He was like,
yeah,
no,
he did.
you.
He did.
No, thank you. So, all right, cool.
What was your choice?
My choice is Memento. I really like this movie a lot. I really liked it when you found out, what was going on and all this other stuff. I don't want to go into it because I don't know if other people's seen it or whatnot.
We've already spoiled one movie for this.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
We just spoiled mine as
right. Well, okay.
So.
I just love like how first off it went backwards, and then second off, I liked at the end when he writes down like don't trust this guy or whatnot, and it's like his partner or whatnot, the dude he's been working with the whole time, and I was like, oh, he just fucked himself over and that dude. I'm like, oh, crazy. So yeah, that's.
Did you have anything else? I had a second runner up as more of a, I liked it, but I have a hard time giving the, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So my other movie that I had on here was like that was probably more popular or more people liked was The Village. Like, you knew right away that the monsters in the woods were the adults just trying to keep everyone confined.
Oh, I didn't know it, but
you didn't know that?
No, but I mean, at the same time,
they were real.
No,
I thought in the woods there were big ass monsters with claws killing.
No, I knew there wasn't monsters because I saw their costumes and they sucked. They just had sticks coming out their back. I was like,
but they were, manipulating people from birth.
Right on. So. And then I would say though, I almost put down The Visit. That's another M. Night Shyamalan movie, but that's like where those kids go to live with their grandparents or whatever, and then when she's like, those aren't your grandparents, I was like, oh shit, because like the part where she's underneath the house and the grandma's all like, I see you, and then she's like crawling like a fucking demon and shit. I was like, oh, this shit's scary. Like, I'm legit scared. This one, and then she's like, got you, and I'm all like yeah.
Didn't you go, I'm glad I'm a grown ass adult and know who my grandparents are? Because if I saw this as a kid, every time I went to visit my grandma, I would be like, shit, is she gonna kill me? What's happening?
And I had thoughts like that growing up. Anyways, so
grandparents were great.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Follow us on Twitter at BS Drunk Pod to stay updated and learn anything new about us. Help answer any questions we may ask you or ask us questions as well. We also will be posting this video up on our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe and like this on YouTube. Drunk.
It's BS Drunk movie reviews. Yeah.
BS Drunk. I'm drunk. Calm down. Okay. I'm making it through.
That's the point.
And don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. Bye.
Bye.